These simple solutions solved problems I struggled with for years. Growing up on my grandfather's farm taught me that sometimes the most ingenious solutions come in unassuming blue and yellow cans. That familiar WD-40 spray hiding in almost every garage holds secrets beyond just fixing squeaky hinges. My journey with WD-40 began during a particularly frustrating weekend when multiple household problems seemed to hit all at once. I was ready to spend hundreds on professional repairs when my grandfather calmly pulled out his trusty can, claiming it could solve problems I never imagined. What happened next changed my approach to home maintenance forever and showed me why generations of practical problem solvers have relied on this versatile product since 1953. According to materials science experts, WD-40's unique formulation contains several hydrocarbons and proprietary ingredients that displace moisture, prevent rust, and reduce friction through multiple mechanisms. The name itself, WD-40, reveals its original purpose: water displacement, 40th formula, developed for the aerospace industry to protect against corrosion. University engineering departments recognize its effectiveness for certain applications due to its penetrating properties and protective film formation. Today, I'm sharing my grandfather's 6 most incredible WD-40 hacks that actually work. These tips saved me countless dollars and solved persistent problems that had been frustrating me for years. Hack number 1, removing stubborn stickers and adhesive residue. Nothing frustrated me more than trying to remove price stickers that left behind that impossible sticky residue. My grandfather simply sprayed a small amount of WD-40, waited 30 seconds, and effortlessly wiped away what I had been scrubbing at for ages. Chemical engineers explain that WD-40 solvents work by penetrating under the adhesive and breaking down its molecular bonds, allowing for easy removal without damaging most surfaces. Studies in materials science demonstrate how petroleum-based solvents can effectively dissolve certain adhesives without the harsh effects of more aggressive chemical removers. For best results, spray a small amount onto the sticker, allow it to penetrate for 30 to 60 seconds, then gently scrape away with a plastic card. Always test on an inconspicuous area first, particularly with painted surfaces or plastics. Hack number 2, preventing snow and ice buildup on shovels and equipment. During one brutal winter, I watched in amazement as my grandfather sprayed his snow shovel with WD-40 before heading out to clear the driveway. While I struggled with snow sticking to my shovel, his remained remarkably clear. Meteorologists and material scientists confirm that the hydrophobic properties in WD-40 create a slick barrier that prevents snow and ice from adhering to surfaces. Research on friction reduction shows that a thin protective film can significantly decrease the adhesion force between ice crystals and metal or plastic surfaces, making winter tasks noticeably easier. Simply spray a light coat on shovels, snow blowers, or garden tools before use, wiping away any excess. This simple step can reduce your workload and prevent the frustration of constantly stopping to clear stuck-on snow and ice. Hack number 3, protecting garden tools from rust and extending their life. Watching my grandfather meticulously spray his gardening tools with WD-40 after each use seemed excessive, until I noticed how pristine his decades-old tools remained compared to my rusty ones. Agricultural extension services from major universities confirm that proper tool maintenance can extend the life of garden implements by years. The protective film WD-40 leaves behind prevents oxygen and moisture, the key components of rust, from contacting metal surfaces. Studies in corrosion science demonstrate that even a thin protective barrier can dramatically slow oxidation processes on carbon steel, the material most commonly used in garden tools. After cleaning tools, simply spray a light coat on metal parts, wiping away excess. Focusing especially on pivot points, cutting edges, and areas prone to moisture exposure can extend tool life significantly. Hack number 4, loosening stuck zippers without damage. When my favorite jacket's zipper became hopelessly stuck, my grandfather's solution was surprisingly gentle: a small application of WD-40 applied with precision. Textile conservators explain that zippers typically stick due to either corrosion of metal teeth or accumulation of debris between plastic components. WD-40's penetrating properties address both issues by dissolving buildup and reducing friction. Research in mechanical engineering confirms that reducing friction coefficients between interlocking components can restore function without applying potentially damaging force.